News Special. Revolution at Work, an ABC News Special.
Two facts that say a lot about this country now and in the years ahead. The fastest growing job in America, security guard. The most rapidly expanding field, healthcare. Service jobs, people who do things, not make things. That's where the opportunities lie, and with good reason. You can't export these jobs. Who wants to go to Taiwan for a heart operation? And with the rapid growth in healthcare services, the advantage lies with skilled workers. Here's a perfect example. We have such a shortage of trained nurses, we have to import them from Ireland and the Philippines. So for healthcare businesses, the challenge for the future is finding and keeping these skilled workers.
No. Breathe.
How well these people do their jobs is a matter of life and death. And that's something the man who runs this hospital never forgets.
Can you call the OR?
The principal job of leadership in a hospital, and maybe in other places as well, but certainly in a hospital, is to take care of the people who take care of people.
We
got an IV set up, and we had 5 cc's.
When you come in the door, what if the nurse taking care of you is worried about where her 3-year-old is?
Breathe, baby, breathe.
What if she's worried about whether she'll have time to get her shopping done?
Anybody got a pair of scissors on them?
Yeah, I do.
What if she's worried about the fact that she doesn't have health insurance?
She's breathing better like this.
Right.
We can't eliminate all of those worries, but I don't want her, if I'm a patient, to be thinking about that, and I don't want her, if I'm an employer, to be thinking about that. I want to be able to do everything I can to provide support for her or for him so that they're concentrating on one thing, doing the job really well.
Let me help you. Relax. Let me help you.
Let me just tell you right now, it's a girl. Well,
Okay.
you tell me.
I'll
Yeah,
let
it's
you know.
definitely going to be a baby.
I will let you know.
Okay, you call me, let me know. But I worry about people bumping into the corners of these coming in.
Because I noticed that the night shift had all...
Erie Chapman makes it his
Yeah.
business to know what the people who work for him go through on the job.
Since I've been here, the other head of the hospital before Mr. Chapman, the only way I kind of knew him was his picture on the wall. You know who Mr. Chapman is.
Every week, he puts on the uniform of one of his employees, everyone from housekeeper to nurse's assistant, and works alongside them for a shift.
Ready underneath the tongue. He wants to take his temperature, okay?
Cheryl, can you stay with me? Hello, Cheryl. There we go.
Chapman knows that the skilled people he's got could go somewhere else. In Columbus, there are 7 other hospitals, and more than 150 in Ohio. But there aren't enough skilled workers to go around. That's a shortage that's expected to get worse in the next 10 years. So Chapman's goal is to keep people by creating one of the most employee-friendly workplaces in America.
I gotta get in here, he's gotta get breakfast by 8, and I gotta go to trial.
Come on, babe.
The daycare is one of the best things provided here at the hospital.
Hey, good morning.
Michael Peterson, a nurse's assistant, is one of the 200 employees who uses the hospital's on-site child care center.
Both my wife and I work, and it makes it easier for us to provide for her.
You can make it. Go ahead.
Being able to go over and see her during the day while she's over at the care center, and knowing that they do have a very good staff over there.
Say good morning.
This center cost the hospital's owner, U.S. Health, $1.3 million to build and more than $1 million a year to run. So employees pay an average of $90 a week. There is a long waiting list.
I'll pick up for Talisha Reed.
On-site childcare, on-site shopping, all provided by the hospital to keep their employees happy. They can drop off the grocery list before work and pick up the bagged items on their way home. The convenience center also handles dry cleaning, video rentals, even gift baskets.
I had a nurse stop me in the hallway right after we opened the convenience center, almost in tears. I mean, I know it sounds dramatic, but she goes and said, "You've changed my life." And I said, "What did I do?" You know, she said, "The convenience center. I used to have to spend hours shopping every week, and now, you know, now all I have to do is turn this." She was like a living testimonial.
Other benefits include flex time, health care insurance, tuition reimbursement, retraining opportunities. All this eats up 12% of Riverside's operating budget. That's almost $50 million a year.
So it looks expensive, but how much is a person worth to us?
For me, it's the benefits.
And how much is their work worth to us?
I think the flexible scheduling here has been a real benefit for me.
It's worth a lot.
If you're not happy about your job, it's going to transfer on to the people that you take care of.
I think it is absolute nonsense for employers to say that they can't afford child care, that they can't afford some of the things that are important to employees' feelings of self-worth and value on the job. When you hear a company talk about cutting costs and they're doing it in a stupid way, they talk about people as units of expense.
What?
So a company will say, well, we have 200 units of expense that need to be eliminated. Here's an organization not following a value system that I could be part of. And when people talk like that, they're headed for trouble.
Riverside Hospital was headed for trouble a few years ago, facing rising costs and high employee turnover rates. But instead of worrying about units of expense, they invested heavily in their employees. And so far, that seems to be paying off. This year, the hospital will produce total revenues of $400 million and show a healthy profit. And it's now rated one of the top 10 hospitals in the country.
The problem with benefits and salary wars that hospitals are engaging in today is they're driving up labor costs. They have already...
Healthcare analysts like Russ Coyle are watching what's happening in hospitals like Riverside. They're concerned with how much of the costs of these new employee benefits will be passed on to patients.
The consumer will actively pay for every benefit that a hospital adds. Clearly, the trend is to drive up the benefit side as well as salaries, and that inevitably is going to come back to healthcare spending and to the cost of health services to the average consumer.
Somehow, this hospital seems to be different. Even with one of the best benefit packages around, they've managed to keep the costs down. Bringing this baby into the world, for example, at Riverside, will cost almost $1,000 below the national average.
What you want to do is actually put your foot to the edge of the film because you're going to have her roll her foot inward 45 degrees.
One way they save money is by spending to recruit and retrain the workers they have, a short-term expense that seems to pay off in the long run.
Stop.
A lot of people want to work here. We have the chance to pick carefully, but we don't want to have to keep doing this over and over again. So we have put in incentives for people to stay.
Evidently she was in last night because she has these falling spells.
Hospitals across America run turnover rates of about 20%. We run 12 to 15%. 0% is impossible because people die, people retire, and people move.
Evidently the patient refused to be admitted.
In some parts of this hospital, including the nursing staff, our turnover rate's down to 8%. It doesn't get much better than that.
I think as long as you do your job here, you can stay here till you retire.
I do what I good at it. So I'm going to stay for a long time, I hope.
If they turn a profit, it's good, because that makes my job more secure.
I'm not, of course, trained as anything, actually, except a lawyer, which is obviously of no help at all to patients on 6 East, only harm. I know I sound arrogant when I say this, but the fact is that the sensible management approaches that we advocate in the U.S. Health and Riverside organizations work. You want to know how they work? Take a look at the bottom line, take a look at the workforce down there, talk to the people, check with the medical staff, check with whoever you want. This stuff works.
Come on, Chris, do one. Now let's go two here.
If the American workforce and the American employer is going to compete successfully in the next 10 years, not only at hospitals but anywhere, here's what they have to do. They have to provide a wonderful, supportive, nurturing environment for their employees, even if it costs a lot of money.
You say now, Chris. Let's get some.
The fact is, what you've seen at Riverside Hospital is an exception. For many businesses, the trend now is to cut benefits in order to contain costs. But more and more, America is becoming a service economy, and the shortage of skilled workers could force businesses to do what they say they cannot afford to do: start investing in their people again.
ABC News found a revolution going on at a Columbus hospital. A documentary called Revolution at Work, which aired tonight on Channel 6, featured Riverside Hospital as one of 3 innovative workplaces. Riverside was chosen for progressive ideas like a one-stop shopping center and a daycare center for employees. Hospital management was also singled out for listening to employee ideas, like this experimental floor where patients' families can stay with them.
And we ought to listen to them. And I think executives in roles like mine need to get close to the front lines and support the frontline staff, because what I do is to try to take care of the staff so they can take care of you if you're a patient.
The show also featured a Tennessee automotive plant and a California school that have pioneered new ideas in their operation.
Watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman.
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 Watch Life Choices
With Erie Chapman.
Watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman.
Watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman. Watch Life Choices
with Erie Chapman.
Watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman.
Hi, I'm Heather Locklear. Please watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman this week.
Hi, I'm Michael Jordan. Watch Life Choices.
Hello, I'm Gene Cooper. I'd like you to watch Erie Chapman and Life Choices.
Hi, I'm Danny Ventaro. Watch Life Choices.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hellman. Watch Life Choices.
Hi, I'm Peter Bergman from Young and the Restless. Watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman.
Watch Life Choices with Eric Chapman this Sunday. I said Eric, didn't I?
Watch Erie Chapman on Life.
Please watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman.
Erie, that's a name or a feeling?
Make the choice, watch Life Choices. Make the choice, watch Life Choices.
Remember, Erie Chapman, Life Choices, next week.
Watch Life Choices with Erie Chapman this Sunday.